Yes, I'm here at the Bergville with quite a number of people who have flocked in to the main marquee where the main gathering is taking place of the Reconciliation Day here in the country. As you know, this is the main one whereby the state president will be delivering his keynote address later on today. We are told that he will be here at 11 o'clock. He will be doing a walkabout at the exhibitions and also other stalls there around here, this sports complex of Okahlamba or Bergville here in the country. Well, as you can see in my background, there's quite a number of exhibitors showcasing their different items such as the beadwork and other traditional outfits. Well, there are also live performance music that is taking place. We have seen a number of locals taking onto the stage so that they can showcase their talent as well. Well, today, I mean, this year's main theme is around the promotion of the indigenous languages. As you can see in my background, this is one of the locals there wearing his own Sotho garment or a blanket. Maybe baba sitshele nje kafushane lolu suku kwena libaluleka kangakanani kilitsatsi la bohlokwa kaholo.
Tsatsi lena la kasheno tjena le bohlokwa ka tsela e makaditseng ho hobane le kopantshe motjhaba o mongata mona e bileng ya go hane ka dipapadi tse ya go haneng hobane ke mona me go lokollotsweng hore botjhaba ba bo runa le puo ya bo runa re lokollo re bue ka yona je ka ha meetlo e seyediswa ka tsela ena e tshwanetseng nna ke mtlokwa a hodisuweng ke maqheku a maholo wa batlokwa hobane melao ena yohle e batlokweng mona makgetla ana a ile a ruta go hodisa ka yona re ska ba ka lahla le ho nyanyana le lekumana le lenyane hobane meetlo le thompho le ho tsebana ke pheko ya bophelo ho hohle mothateng ka tasa moruti wa letsatsi ke ka baka leo me re kopanelang teng re kopana re le ditjhaba tse ya go haneng empa re bolela malimana kaofela le mang ha mmuso ona o la re lokolla wa re le mang a be botjhabeng ba habo a bolele le mela ha ya be le tukullo le hona jwale re utlwa taba tse ntle tse di bolelwa hore so o tlamehile hore le bana ba bala sekolong ba bale ka malime a bo bona le bona go tle ba bulehe dikelello ho ska ba teng mabasalang teng ke hodiswe ke leqheku le leholo leqhekulana la hodisa ne le tsamaisa meetlo ka tsela e tshwanetseng hobane meetlo mona wa setlokwa sa heso le la nsiela nruta hore me le tsamaileng teng ke tsamaye ka meetlo ke ka baka leo ke le mtlokwa wa mkhalong ke nehetswe matla hore ke ba hodise bana ba setjhaba ba etsetse meetlo ona go tsamaisa kaofela ha ona tsatsi lena ka shente ke ka kopane mona ke motjhaba o kopaneng mona ba pala ka tsela tsena tsohle tse leng tsa botjhaba ba bo bona le mang o hlahisa bena ba hae hore rona ha bo rona re hodiswe ka papadi tsena tse tshwanetseng hore bana ba holele ho tsona ba tsebe hore setso sa bo bona ha hona tshwanelo hore batho ba suthe ha o finyana le sona hobane ke pheko ya bophelo ya hore le ba tlang ba rute meetlo wa bo bona ba tsebe hore meetlo ke bophelo jwale ka hona ke leboha haholo mona ha ile mona ke bua go ba gasong mona hobane re bolela gasong mona ka taba tseo tse tshwanetseng hore batho re dule re tsebe ho utlisa bana ba hlomphe ba tsebe hore batswadi ke batho ba baholo ke batho ba belehileng.
Really, Boha, thanks a lot. It's also maybe saying here, quite briefly, saying that it's calling for the social cohesion and also national unity. But now let me also see if I can speak to some of the ladies here who also came here to the exhibition so that maybe he or she can have the services, but she's going away. Okay, let me maybe hand it over to the studio for the national anthem package.
for us, it reminds us of the times of struggle during apartheid when black people used to come together and they would, they would sing the song, the Enoch Sontonga version, of course, before they started meetings. They would sing Uza Moya Mabubenjalo at the end of the meetings, just as a hymn that would bring people together. And the song then was in essence playing that role. Would open it, the mass meeting at Solomon Mahlang, we would sing the anthem, and we would, for that moment when I sing that song, feel in sync and feel one, as the song says, the one.
I was very pleased that it was included, the Afrikaans version. It is poetry, and I thought it was a truly Mandela type gesture. He was faced with a civil war, and as with the keeping the Springbok slogan and brand, so the stem was included in the anthem. It has done us no harm at all, and that's speaking from a white point of view.
Does the stem aggrieve any sector of our population? If you look at the words or listen to the words carefully, it talks about people who are willing to go to the grave from the cradle, that they are prepared to die for their land. And we know very well that the background then, when the stem was started, the land was not evenly shared. So it means a particular grouping within the South African context is a song which they are using as a war song, as a war cry for their cause in the olden days, using the stem to justify their cause, to defend the sovereignty or the freedom of a particular race, which was mainly the Afrikaner.
It's a violent reminder, and the idea of mixing it with an anthem that was sang by black people, in the churches where we would gather, in the stadiums where we would gather and organize ourselves to say that we can't live like this anymore. To mix those two things is the biggest contradiction I've ever seen.
I think it's fine the way it is, because South Africa should be about biodiversity. We shouldn't focus on the past, we should focus on the future and focus on trying to come together as a country.
I think our national anthem is quite diverse, because you start it off with one language and end it off with a completely other one. So in that sense, I think it has inclusivity and it promotes diversity. So I feel like our national anthem is perfect, actually.
I feel like some languages are undermined, like Tonga and the Tonga. I feel like it should be somehow included in the national anthem, because we only sing with other languages, not Tonga. So I would really like for Tonga to be included in the national anthem so that everyone learn about it. Yeah, because it seems like it's sidelined. Yeah.
Thanks a lot once again. Here at the exhibition at the Bergville, where the main gathering of the Day of Reconciliation is taking place here in the KwaZulu-Natal Midlands. Well, as you can see, I'm with umama ohlala khona lapha endaweni. Mama nje kafushane usitshela ukuthi kungani uze kulo mcimbi, uzokwenzani, ubaluleka kangakanani? Uzobheka mina ucela igama nesibongo kuqala.
Umama uNelisiwe Masengemu oyisakhamuzi la eBergville osuka endaweni yaseOfuntali esigodini kwaMaye.
Umama uzokwenza namhlanje nokuthi lolu suku kwena lubaleka kangakanani?
lolu suku libaluleke kakhulu empilweni yami. Size namhlanje injongo yethu ukuzobungaza sihlanganyele sisonke injabulo esinayo angazi ngayifanisa nani osukwini olungaka sizohlanganyela sibone nomengameli wethu esihlezi simbona kumabona kude namhlanje sijabulela ukuthi sombona face to face.
Okay, ungathini ngesikuzwayo la endaweni kakhulukazi eBergville namaphethelo lapho sizokhona ukuthi kukhona ungezwani phakathi kwabalimi kanjalo nabasebenzi ungathi ngalokho ngabe kwena kuhlukumeza ngana if ukuthi kwena kuyakuthinta?
Lokho kusihlukumeza kakhulu uma ngabe kufanele ukuthi sisizakale singakwazi ukusizakala mayelana nezolimo ngoba iyona ndlela esiphila ngayo ukuze silime sikwazi ukuphila siphilise nabantwana ngokulima.
So ungathini mhlanje ngiyabona ukuthi ujabulela ukusifika mengameli?
Ngijabule kakhulu ukufika komangameli njoba nayi ibhano iqalile ibhabhaza namanje sekuthi ankikizeke manje ke.
Thanks a lot, Ma'am Zeleni. That's Ma'am Zeleni expressing a happiness and joy that today she'll be able to see the President, Cyril Ramaphosa, in person. She also said that she's not very happy about the conditions upon which they live under here, especially on the farms, whereby they're experiencing ill treatment on the farms there. Well, we are told that the President, that's the helicopter, I don't know whether it's a helicopter, all the way from Pretoria, that's the current President, who was also, we are told, at Fryhead yesterday, delivering some of the keynote address. But yes, he's here today. He's about to arrive. That's a helicopter. As Mama was ululating here, she was happy that she can see the helicopter whereby the President will be disembarking from. Kunjani uperforma kusizo kunjani namhlanje uperforma phambi kwabantu bangakini nanokuthi kuza nomengameli nabantu nje kakhulukazi uhulumeni bazobhekana netalent lakho mhlawumbe ukhuluma kabanzi italent lenu la endaweni ukuthi liyakwazi ukuthuthukiswa.
Angiqala ngokubingelela mphakathi cela ukuchaza kuqala ngumusa kwabheka eRugdale khona la eBergville phansi kweqembu leBile Africa kulo kubungazela kwanamhlanje kuyinto enkulu kakhulu nokuthi ke ukuthuthukiswa kwamakhono njengathi nje igenge sakhula negenge encane sikwazi ukuthi sigwemeke ezintweni ezingalungile nezidakamizwa kanjalo nakanjalo. Siyafisa futhi ukuthi uhulumeni angangenelela thina njengabantu basemakhaya sikwazi ukuthi sithuthukise ngoba nathi leli qembu sikulo kwakungelababa manje senami sengikhona kodwa angikho ngendaba zomsebenzi ngoba kudala siqalile ukuphumela kuyaphambili akukho. Siyacela nje kuleyo ndawo bazama ukuthi nathi basithuthukise siphambili.
Uthini about reconciliation usuku lokubuyisana namhlanje nithini la eBergville kakhulukazi namaphethelo endaweni efana nokomnambithi indawo eningi lapha zingamaplazi nithini na njengabantu abahlala la?
Engingakusho nje kwezinye indawo mina sivele emaplazini ukuthuthukiswa kakhulu kwamanye amaplazi siyakubona kodwa eplazini sikulo thina njengamanje asikakayitholi intuthuko umgwaqo akakalungiswa nogesi namanje sisakhala ngogesi asinagesi ukuhlukumezeka nje kuningi esikutholayo emaplazini nabelungu esibakhele nakhona siyahlukumezeka kakhulu ngoba akukho okuqondile esikutholayo bona sesihambile iminyango ngeminyango kodwa ke okwamanje akukho kusalungile.
Okay, thanks a lot baba, siyabonga kakhulu. Siyafisa ukuthi likwazi italent lenu lithuthukele liye phambili. Siyathemba ukuthi namhlanje bakhona nomengameli kanjalo nezikhulu zikahulumeni izokwazi ukuthi indlela yeni ekwazi yaphambili.
Yebo, hayi siyathemba namhlanje ukuthi nabo bazongenelela bakwazi ukuthi bonke bakwenze ngendlela eqondile njengoba sikhala njengamanje.
Okay, siyabonga kakhulu baba. Okay, yeah, just briefly here he's saying that as a local artist they also want intervention from government so that their talent is also promoted so that they can also perform in big stages. I've got quite a number of guests here with me. She's going to introduce herself and also tell us your names and also maybe where you're from and why you're here.
Hi South Africa. My name is Ashmita Gopi. I'm actually the choreographer for Ashmita's Dance Academy. We performed earlier today and I think it was a great opportunity to be here, to learn other cultures. It was an opportunity for us as well.
Where are you from?
I'm actually from Ladysmith and I've got a dance school there where I've got dancers from different cultures, ages, races, and we all get together and we create unity in diversity.
What can you say about reconciliation amongst different race groups? We know there's also a large community, Indian community in Ladysmith, which is not far from here. And here also Bergville, the Berg is also known for tourists or tourism, which is booming here. What can you tell us about the race, different race groups uniting together, especially on such occasions?
No, I think it's a great deal for South Africa because our main aim is to create unity and diversity in this country. We learn about other cultures, races. So I think for us, it's a great opportunity for us.
Okay, thanks a lot. So at the moment, you're going to hand it over to the main marquee where the president will be delivering his main keynote address. But currently, it's live music there taking place. Let us hand it over to the live performances there.
Yeah, gift is here, he's here. Okay. Can you say okay? Alright, tell me what. All right, thank you very much, and a very good morning to our viewers as well at home. Certainly, the president has just arrived. His motorcade has just dropped him off here. He's entered here a venue where he was going to be receiving a short and very quick briefing before he then takes to the podium to address the attendees of this national event of the Day of Reconciliation. What we can tell you, Shante, is that there are quite a number of issues that the president is expected to actually outline and talk about as the country marks this very important day of reconciliation. We all know the issue of inequality in South Africa, which some have said that is actually as a result of the ongoing inequalities in the country. We are expecting to be okay. We're going to be going to a venue where the president is currently being briefed. The security personnel is allowing us to see if we just get to be a comment from the president as he is briefing ahead of the speech on today. Also, I mentioned to you
Alfred Duma. Ibi Alfred Duma. Amnizwa Alfred Duma. Thank you very much. Langalbalele, where are you? Ibi Langalbalele. Angizwi Langalbalele ipi. Ake luphi ukhahlamba.
Wemadoda.
Yayizwa indaba.
Obvious. Lunch
break. Ukhahlamba. Ake ngihamba noSithandwa Nzuza bengishilo kusazosho ukuthi ubanike olandelayo. Ngoba phela ukudla kwendlebe fanele sibe nakho ngesikhathi silindile. Usuku lwe-Reconciliation Day namhlanje. #Reconciliation Day, #Reconciliation Month.
Khona na isimemezelo esincane lapha. Kukhona okhiye bemoto abalahlekile. Ya, khona udriver olahle okhiye bakhe bemoto kodwa angeke ngize nginikhombise ngeke ngibasho ukuthi banjani. Ozazi ukuthi ulahlelo okhiye wemoto ngicela ukuthi aze ngapha ebackstage abachaza ukuthi banjani okhiye bakhe mase siyamnikezana. Uma nje wazi khona umuntu ongesena i-transport omhlawumbe wena batholakala okhiye bacela uze backstage ubachaze ukuthi banjani ze sikunikeze. All right.
Kumnandi ukhahlamba, kumnandi othukela ngithi. Nifuna bani manje? Nifuna bani? Nifuna mina. Nifuna uSithandwa. Ake uzosho uSithandwa ukuthi kuza bani. Sesiredi olandelayo.
All right. Right now, guys, let's get stage. Spale in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you and
left for me. Let me hide myself in thee. Rock of ages, really glad for me. Just let me hide myself in thee. Rock of ages, Lord, you really glad for me. Hide myself in thee and let the world touch them the blood from thy riven side which flown be of sin the Tabokyo. Just watch me say the hour I die. umkhuleko awuletha konke uJesu umkhuleko uJesu yenu yalalela kodwa yena phendule aphendule umkhuleko Jesu yalalela ekseni aphinda lalela mini yena aphinda lalela ebusuku kodwa yena aphendule aphendule umkhuleko sewakhile enhlizweni umhlobo wami uyomkhulu-ke yena uyomkhule esihlotsheni umhlobo wami ngoba nguye owangimela ilaphe engokwempela ongalo uthando lwakhe ewangivela ebumhlobo wami uyathwala uyathwala umthwalo ebumthwalo wami hayi baba ayibo uyathwala uyathwala umthwalo wami uthi wongithwala nami uthi iwo ithwala nami umhlobo wayehlatshwe yena wayehlatshwa anjengefana asa angenzo owakhula awuyelisana ayibo asamba ayibo hayi baba ayibo asamba ayibo Hey yo,
All right, the president has just been briefed now. He's doing a quick walkabout before he goes to address the thousands of residents of Bergville, where he's expected to brief the country about what are some of the steps or some of the strides that government has been able to achieve over the past 25 years to ensure that there is social cohesion as well as unity in the country. He's currently being briefed by the officials here about the offices here, regional offices of SASA. And of course, we do know, Shante, that over the past few years, we've had quite a number of unfortunate incidents which stem from racism, and the president today is expected to actually address the country about the interventions that have been made both at national and provincial level. We're just going to try and stay with the picture of the president as he does the... Oh, okay. The walkabout is now finished, so he's going straight to the marquee where he will be then delivering his keynote address. We're expecting that to happen at just after 12 midday. All right, that's as far as we can go as the security personnel is preventing us from entering on this side of the venue. So we're gonna throw back to you guys in studio as we try and make our way inside the venue now.
I know that we are all happy and excited as our president has entered the room. So we are going to start our program by singing the AU anthem and the national anthem. Let us allow that space to start our program. Let us all stand up so that we start our program by singing the national anthem and the AU anthem. Hello. The national anthem and the AU anthem. We are starting our program, please.
Oh
much. We can take our seats. Igama lami ngiuhlengiwe wakamavimbela. Ngizoqhuba lolu hlelo lwanamhlanje ngilekelelana nomphathisa kazwelonke wezamaciko nemidlalo la ezweni lakithi eMzansi, Mongameli Baba Ramaphosa, siyakwemukela Matomela ukuthi ukhona phambi kwethu. Siyabingelela kundunankulu wesifundazwe sakithi Baba Khuzeni. Siyabingelela ku district mayor fowethu uMazibuko. Sisazoqhubeka ke nokukhuleka ngingakanikezeli ku Nyambose esiqondisa naye lolu hlelo. Ngicela ke lomkhuleko esizowenza buthule siqhubeke nawo ngangamanje. Khona umuntu osengilahlekele la ngambona ushona ngapha eShowD. Oh, ayike. Sesinikezela lomkhuleke bengishilo ukuthi siyawenza khona manje. Wenzeke ngaphakathi kuze ngizawudedela uNyambose ezoqhuba nohlelo lethu. Bese ngibaqalaza ngingababoni ukuthi bangaphi. Singacela nje besukume laba bangaphambili bengasukumi bonke ngoba babangumsindo mase bekude kakhulu ngalenkathi senza lomkhuleko esiwenzayo.
Thank you. We may be seated. Halala South Africa, halala. Halala KZN, halala. Halala Gauteng, halala. Thank you very much, my co-program director, Umama Uhlengiwe Mavimbela, MEC wethu. To His Excellency the President of the Republic, the ministers and deputy ministers here present, the Premier of this province, KwaZulu-Natal, Premier Sihle Zikalala, the District Mayor here with us, members of the Diplomatic Corps, South Africans, all of us here, good morning, Sanbonan. Thank you so much. Today is an important day. It's the day of reconciliation. And this year's reconciliation theme is done having in mind that the United Nations declared this year as the year of mother tongue. Unyaka wolwimi lwethu esaluncela lo lebeleni. Because we are here and we chose to be here in Ukahlamba, it's an important place to be in. It's one of those exemplary municipalities which has been getting clean audit for the past 5 years. And we decided we've got to come here so that all other municipalities see how things are done. Things are done here on time, projects are done on time, the turnaround time doesn't take forever. People start the project and finish. But it's also an area which there are a lot of issues related to land. Land hunger in this area is very evident. We've decided we need to be here to initiate a process to engage all our communities, black and white, across the board, to talk about this issue of land and see how together we share the space here. Whilst at the same time, the process for land redistribution is happening in Parliament. We want the community of this area to benefit out of that. We are saying this because we are well aware that reconciliation is not an abstract concept. It has to be a lived experience. People need to ensure that they see what is happening amongst them on the issue of property of land, on issue of economic development. This place is one of those places which should benefit. On the issue of indigenous languages, the Department of Basic Education has started a process incrementally that in public schools, indigenous languages, all of them have to be taught indigenous languages. We are, as the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, every year give bursaries to students, not less than 400, for all the major universities in South Africa, 4 languages. But we've also gone beyond that. We've re-editioned the classic books in our indigenous languages. And those classic books are important to understand the richness of our languages. If you are in Mpumalanga, one of such is Haubabe. If you are in KwaZulu-Natal, Inkintsela yasemkungundlovu. If you are in Eastern Cape, Ityala Lamawele, it goes on and on and on. In each and every province, for our indigenous languages, all those classic books have been re-editioned and reprinted, as it were. We want to ensure that practically we do something in support of the languages. All the government departments and entities have been asked to adopt a policy, a language policy, indigenous language policy. They've been asked to have structures for that. We do that to ensure that we don't pay lip service to indigenous languages, but we support them so that they develop like other languages. So all of you are welcome in this, our Reconciliation Day. As we say, Happy Reconciliation Day, happy. We are going to not waste any time, but ask the Premier of the province of KwaZulu-Natal to come and welcome us so that we feel at home. Ukuthi izinja ziboshiwe.
Siyabonga. Nyambose. Eita okahlamba eita. Eita Josiah Kumete eita. Yazi konteni yenzeka kahle kungena umongameli. Kwasho ukuthi bengeke eduze neflag. Namukela kamnandi umongameli naphamisa ama-flag phezulu. Eita okahlamba eita. Eita South Africa eita. Eita South Africa eita. Yabona ke iyasiza lento yongabi VIP. Hlala phambili ube VIP uzungatholi na flag. Program directors, Minister Emmanuel Nkosinathi Mthethwa, MEC Hlengiwe Mavimbela, our program directors, His Excellency the President of our Republic, President Cyril Ramaphosa, the ministers who are here with us today, deputy ministers, especially the deputy minister from the Department of Art, Culture, Sports and Recreation, Deputy Minister Mafu, the district mayor of Ukahlamba, Baba Uspiwe Mazibuko, the local mayor, Baba Umlungisi Dlangisa, ngiyambona man usizile uhlele eduze kuka mayor waseThekwini no mayor wala Alfred Duma. Manje uma kuhleli umayor uKhawunda no mayor uMadlala awuboni ngathi kuneyithunzi nje. Manje ke umayor uDlangisa uhleli kahle lapha uyalekelela. Amakhosi asendlunkulu isikakhulukazi usihlalo wendlu yamakhosi lapha othukela inkosi uSithole Mondise. Oh sorry, Jobe unkosi uSithole uJobe. Ngibungelele amalunga eParliamente likazwelonke akhona, OMEC bonke abakhona. Ngokunjalo ngibingelele nawo wonke amakhansela akhona osukwini lanamuhla. It is an immense honor to welcome you, Honorable President, and all ministers and deputy ministers who have descended to this historic area of Bergville to commemorate the historic Reconciliation Day. Indeed, when we are here, culture and custom enjoins us to acknowledge that we are among the dissidents. Singaphakathi kwezizukulwane zakwaHlongwana namaHlongwa, Ongwane, Amasumpa, Amasele, Onduku zinobulongwe, nabo abezizwe sikaMatiwane. Sifike Kathalala la oKhahlamba eBergville. Ikhona la okuthiwa kuneyintaba zasoKhahlamba, the Drakensberg Mountain. But we are here in the ancestral roots of the late ANC President Josiah Changana Kumete, who was also the founder of the ANC and the UDF, the father of the ANC and the UDF stalwarts, Ubaba Uachi Kumete. It is an honor to be here, and in honor of Josiah Kumete, the KZN government hosts the local economic development and tourism week here every year, which include lots of exhibitions, trainings, but also culminate in an annual Josiah Kumete Marathon here at Bergville. From humble beginnings, Bergville has also given South Africa and the world many of the shining stars, and one of those remarkable leaders, Umama uPhumzile Mlambo Ngcuka, esimaziyo eSouth Africa. But also Bergville have given our country outstanding stars such as the likes of uDuma Kandlovu, owaziwayo kumbango njengombhali, omfowethu uBongumusa Mthembu, abaculi abahlukeneyo njengeBig Zulu, ngonjalo nomfowethu uJabulani Hadebe uSjava. So those who will want to say Bergville indawana nje engaziwa, cha indawana enkulu eyaziwayo eSouth Africa. Uma namuhla si commemorate usuku lweNational Reconciliation Day, kusinikezela ithuba lokureflecta ohambeni izwe lakithi eselilambile ukwakha isizwe esibumbene, to build a non-racial, non-sexist, united and prosperous South Africa. In many parts of the province, among other issues that are still affecting social cohesion is the question of the relationship between the farmers and farm workers. This is one of the issues of concern where farm workers are always a subject of harassment and exploitation. This is one also of the area that is affected. Ngoba siyazi ukuthi abalimi balapha oKhahlamba abanye abanayo even indawo yokufuya inkomo zabo ngoba indawo isaphethwe abambalwa abamhlophe. Ezinye zezinto njengohulumeni weprovince esibophezele ukuyisixazulula through the office of the Premier in KwaZulu-Natal, working together with the Department of Agriculture, Rural Development, sithe we're going to go throughout the province of KwaZulu-Natal, working on the program of restoring the dignity of the farm workers and the farm dwellers. It cannot be that farm workers will still be subjected into exploitation. It cannot be that children who grow up in farms will be denied access to education. It cannot be that farm workers in farm areas will be living in appalling conditions. And that's why we've taken upon ourselves that we are going to ensure that we go to all of these areas, kusukela othukela, kuyiwe emajuba, siye ebaqulusini, nakuzo zonke indawo KwaZulu-Natal. To the national leadership, in particular the president, many parts of KwaZulu-Natal, including Bergville, struggles to access clean water. Okunzima kakhulu ke la ukuthi sinedamu esilibiza ngeWoodstock Dam elinamanzi, kodwa lamanzi akezi kubantu abahlala lapha oKhahlamba, ayadlula abheke phezulu eGauteng. And we want to continue calling on the national government. We've done all we can to implore upon the department to ensure that water reticulation from these dams also cater for the people of uKhahlamba. Gone is the time where amadamu amanzi ayonikezela amanzi kwabambalwa abakhethiweyo, kodwa kudingekile ukuthi anikezele amanzi kubona bonke abantu abakhona eindaweni. On the 22nd of November, we met as the provincial government together with all district council and consolidated our provincial water master plan under the leadership of the Premier and the MEC for Kokta, Ubaba Ushomuka. We can today tell you ukuthi kule district yini edingekayo ukuze bonke abantu babe namanzi. We're honored by the presence of the national government represented by Deputy Minister Mahlobo, and we presented a master plan on water provision for the whole province of KwaZulu-Natal, and we're hopeful that the national government will work with us to ensure that before the end of 2020, at least each and every citizen uyakwazi ukuthola amanzi eduze. Siyazi futhi ukuthi le ndawo yalawo kahlamba icebile, kodwa lo mcebo okhona asuthola-tholi kalula, noma suwuthola labo abawutholayo basuke bedayisa ngokungenayo imvumo. Ingakho sithi leli bhizinisi le-cannabis elahambisana nokuthi lokhu okutshalwayo okubizwa ngomthunzi weyinkukhu kuprocesswe, sithi kumele liprocesswe ngendlela, kube ne-research, abantu banikezwe ama-license ngendlela, batshale ngendlela, hayi ukuyibhemela, kodwa batshalele ibhizinisi, bakwazi ukuprocessa ngendlela. Uma sivala samukela umongameli, we want to commend the leadership of this municipality. In 5 consecutive years, this municipality has been receiving clean audit, but it is a clean audit based on well-managed expenditure okungukuthi intuthuko iyabonakala. Abawaziyo iBergville before 1994 la eBergville yayingekho into eyayiyirobot. Irobot esasinalo emgwaqeni kwakuba yinkomo ezeqayo. Babengekho abantu abalomgwaqo wetiyela oya emakhaya. Abantu abakithi babengenawo ama-bridge, abantwana babemuka unyaka nonyaka. Under the government of President Mandela, the government of President Thabo Mbeki, the government of President Kgalema Motlanthe, the government of President Zuma, the government of President Cyril Ramaphosa, abaningi abantu banemgwaqo eza eduze emakhaya. Abaningi abantu banama-bridge awelisa abantwana baye ezikoleni. Abaningi abantu bafunde ezikoleni okungakhokhwa kuzo, abantwana abadlayo kuzo. That is because of this ANC-led government. La edolobheni amabhilidi ayembalwa namuhla maningi. And among those buildings, it's a building delivered by our own local municipality, just made up of less than 30 councillors, but delivered a sport ground, a complex, a multi-purpose center. The offices namusha abantu abafuna amapasi abasaye eMnambithi, abantu ababhalisela impesheni abasaye eMnambithi, kodwa beza la. Today we've got offices that service our people here. Whether you want an ID, Home Affairs, it's here. Whether you want to register for grant, SASA and social development, it's here. And we are saying we are bringing services to the people because we are a government of the people. We want to thank all of you for joining us today to mark this day, the 16th of December. It is a day we will forever honor as it represents the past, but also it builds determination for all of us to build a non-racial, non-sexist, democratic and prosperous society, the one that was prophesized by that generation that developed and consolidated the only vision for a better South Africa, the Freedom Charter. Siyanamukela nonke KwaZulu-Natal, siyanamukela kwelamthaniya sithi enkosi zizweni sekhaya siyabonga.
Thank you very much, Honorable Premier. Another round of applause for our Premier. Premier ke uthi kumnandi ungabi VIP ngoba uba ne flag. All the VIPs do not have flags. So we are also joining those who are not VIPs. We have flags here on the table. Honorable President, we are here at Uthukela District Municipality with 3 local municipalities, of which is Ukahlamba, Alfred Duma, and Inkosi Langalbalele. As the province of KwaZulu-Natal, we have not passed our people from all over the province, but the people that we are having here today, they are from this district, Uthukela, to celebrate the Reconciliation Day. Umage sise Okahlamba Mongameli, kufanele kubonakale nangohlobo lama cultural activities that we are having. We are going to have a cultural item as our renderishwa, the young black mambazo, ngoba bazelwe bakhulele la kule district esikuyona namhlanje. Sicela ke beze ngaphambili bezosinikeza umucu ngaphambi kokuthi sinikezele Honorable Minister uNyambose ukuze abe namazwi okwethula umengameli ukuze lolu suku lwethu silicelebrate ngendlela sonke esizozizwa ukuthi indeed we are building better Africa and the world, and also we are responsible for social cohesion. The young black mambazo sicela ingene on the stage.
Homeless, homeless, moonlight sleeping on the midnight lane. We're homeless, we're homeless, we're moonlight sleeping on the homeless. We're homeless, we're homeless, we're moonlight sleeping on the midnight strong wind, destroy our homes. Many dead tonight it could be. Strong wind, many dead tonight it could be you. Somebody say, hello, hello, hello. Somebody say, somebody cry. Somebody cry, why? Hey, baby, hey, hey, beautiful girl, sing. Hey, baby, hey, 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 beautiful girl. Hey, baby, hey, sing. Hey, baby, hey, hey, beautiful girl. Come along, to kiss me. Yeah, for I'm going. Come along, to kiss me. Yeah, for I'm going. Don't you kiss me, nice. Yeah, for I'm going. Don't you kiss me, nice. Yeah, for I'm going. Come along. You. Don't you hesitate. Don't you hesitate. I send a messenger to tell you that I want to meet you at the station. Come along, to kiss me. Yeah, for I'm going. Come along, to kiss me. Yeah, for I'm going. Don't you kiss me, nice. Yeah, for I'm going. Don't you kiss me, nice. Yeah, for I'm going. Come along. You. Hello, my baby. Hello, Mary. Hello, Mary. Oh, my. Hello, Mary. Oh, my. Hello, Mary. Hello, Mary. Hello, my sweet. Hello, Mary. Oh, my. Hello, Mary. Hello, Mary. Hello, my sugar lady. Hello, Mary. Oh, my. Hello, Mary. Hello, my caramel. Hello, Mary. Oh, I love you. Hello, Mary. I love you. Oh, baby. 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 I love you, baby. And now I love you, baby. Hello, my baby. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Hello, my baby. I love you, baby. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. We're working here. Listen now, my president, someone, right there with me, please where you belong, and I see, and I feel, you think and think I still choose to be with you, so I will cover you, I will give you all that you desire, cause I love you, babe, I will care for you, I will give you not too much, cause I love you, babe, give for now, give for now, give for now, give for now, you make me realize just how much you mean to me. You mean the world to me, 'cause I love you. I love you. I'm dancing on my own. Okay. There's my beautiful lady. Hello, baby. Yeah, you are now. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are now. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are now. Aye. This is the legacy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So,
another round of applause, please. Thank you very much, Mr. President. This group is called The Legacy. Next year, Lady Smith Black Mambazo is going to turn 60 years. Babu Joseph Shabalala and those who founded Lady Smith Black Mambazo today are retired. The Lady Smith Black Mambazo today are their sons, the sons of the founders of Lady Smith Black Mambazo. What you saw here today now are the grandsons of the founders of the Lady Smith Black Mambazo. Hence the name, The Legacy. Mr. President, this podium is yours. Would like to see you here, and no one else here but you. Thank you.
Amandla. Amandla. Phambili ngeBergville, phambili. Phambili ngeKZN, phambili. Phambili ngoKhahlamba Local Municipality, phambili. Siyabonga. Sanbonan. Dumelang. Abishin. Dimacherun. Aw nalahleka ke abantu bala. Program Director, Minister of Arts and Culture, Minister Nathi Mthethwa, Minister bethu abakhona namhlanje, ngibone Minister naleli Phando, nama Deputy Ministers, uhulumeni wethu abakhona, Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Baba uSihle Zikalala. Ama MEC sasebenza naye, uhulumeni wethu walapha KZN, members of the national and provincial legislatures, Nkosi Sithole, Sihlalo se district ye traditional leaders yethu lapha, Nkosi uHlongwane and namanye amakhosi, religious leaders who are amongst us, and leaders of various political parties, trade unions and civil society formations, District Mayor Baba Mazibuko and local mayor Ubaba Dlangisa, no mayor owe metro yethu eThekwini Ubaba Kaunda oze la ukuzofunda ukuthi umasipala uqhutshwa njani. Uze kahle ngoba usase umeya omusha sofa ukuthi afunde ukuthi la kuqhutshwa kanjani. Fellow South Africans and all honored guests, it is indeed my privilege to be here in Bergville, where we are marking our National Day of Reconciliation, where we have set aside time to celebrate how far we have come in restoring the broken bonds of the past and in building a united nation. A special greeting to the people of this place that is so rich in history. This place has a rich history because in the late 1880s to the South African War of 1899, when a small fort was built here, this area has been witness to a past of both turbulence and progress. Bergville is also the gateway to the Ukahlamba Drakensberg Park, where our forebears, the sun, made their rock art at this place, which is now regarded as a World Heritage Site, which in many ways gives us a glimpse into the lives of our ancestors who lived here thousands and thousands of years ago. The design of our national coat of arms pays homage to our Khoisan forebears, and every time it is displayed, we are reminded of the deep and enduring links between us and our ancient past. This is a place of immense beauty, lying at the foot of the majestic Drakensberg Mountains. But like many parts of this province, it has been in the grip of drought. So we are all immensely pleased that last week the heavens opened to give us some relief and to give Bergville some relief in the form of rain. As we celebrate the coming of the rains, today is, however, a day of celebration. A celebration of the triumph of reconciliation over retribution, of goodwill over animosity, and of fellowship over hatred. As a people, we have overcome a bitter past and stand here today to proclaim to ourselves, proud South Africans, black and white, because being able to have the strength and the commitment to resolve the bitterness of the past is clearly a mark of a great people. And it is for this reason that we regard ourselves as a great people, as South Africans, because in many ways we have done what many other countries have not been able to do, to overcome our differences and to chart a way to the future. Many people around the world thought and felt that our problems that emanated from colonialism and apartheid oppression were intractable. And they thought that South Africa would descend in a civil war or a racial war that would never end. But we've been able to surprise the whole world by resolving our problems. And today we are living testimony of having done precisely that. So we are a great people because a great people are those that have the resolve and the commitment to resolve their own problems that emanate from the past, and we have done that. This day of the year was proclaimed as the day of the vow by our apartheid rulers to remember the fierce battle of 1838 at the Ngome River between the Voortrekkers and the Zulu warriors under the leadership of His Majesty King Dingane. In that historic battle, brave Zulu warriors with assegais succumbed in large numbers to the firepower of the Voortrekkers. And it is said the Ngome River ran red with the blood of those freedom fighters, for they were freedom fighters, because they were fighting for the freedom of our land, and they sacrificed immensely, fighting against invaders. It is therefore significant that this day of the year also marks the day in 1961 on which Umkhonto weSizwe, the military wing of the African National Congress, was formed to resist the savagery of apartheid dispossession and oppression. When we attained our democracy in 1994, we took a very clear and conscious decision that the 16th of December would be a day on which we commemorate both these historical events, one that took place in 1838 and the other that took place in 1961. And that in doing so, we would seek to reconcile our nation. This day that once symbolized the domination of one group over another is now the occasion to celebrate the pact we made to start a clean slate, to strive towards realizing a society founded on reconciliation, non-racialism, non-sexism, equality, peace, justice, and democracy. This is the society that the people of this country envisioned nearly 65 years ago in Kliptown and Gauteng when they drafted the Freedom Charter. And that is when they said, we, the people of South Africa, declare to all our country and to the world to know that South Africa belongs to all who live in it, black and white, and that no government can justly claim authority unless it is based on the will of the people. They continue to say that our people have been robbed of their birthright to land, economic liberty and peace by a form of government that was founded on injustice and inequality. That our country will never be prosperous or free until all our people live in brotherhood, enjoying equal rights and opportunities. This vision of a nation reconciled is also embedded in our democratic constitution. As we gathered to adopt a new fundamental law for our free land, we said in the preamble of our constitution that reconciliation is about recognizing the injustices of our past and working together to correct them. Reconciliation, therefore, is about acknowledging that even though we are diverse, with different histories and experiences, with different languages and cultures, we are united. Today, as we gather here in Bergville to celebrate this day, we must affirm the principles which guide us as we work towards reconciliation, peace, and unity. We must affirm that indeed we cannot achieve reconciliation unless we first recognize the injustices of our past, unless we are forthright and honest about the suffering that the people of this country have had to endure. On this day of reconciliation, all of us as South Africans are therefore called upon to reflect on where we have come from, on the injustices that the majority of our people have suffered, but also on the injustices that they continue to suffer. As a country, it is important that we recognize the devastating effect of domination by colonial and apartheid rulers. It is important that we recall how the indigenous African people were forced off their land, denied even the most basic of rights, how families were torn apart by the migrant labor system. It is important that we should listen to the ordinary people, even of this area, who continue to recall how their land was taken away and how today they continue to be destitute, without any land where their cattle can graze. Kubalulekile ukuthi ngalolu suku sikwazi ukuthi sikhumbule ukuthi umhlaba wokhokho bethu wathathwa kanjani, nokuthi abantu balapha eBergville kuze kube namhlanje abanawo umhlaba, abakwazi ukuthi balime ngendlela bebethanda ukulima ngayo. Inkomo zabo azinayo indawo lapho zingahlala khona. Kubalulekile ukuthi ngalolu suku lwe-reconciliation yebo sikwazi ukuthi sikhumbule zonke lezo zinto sithole indlela esingakwazi ukulungisa lokho okumosheke ngakho. Reconciliation is about honoring those who suffered for injustice and freedom. We should recall how enduring dispossession, racism and poverty, how African people also resisted attempts to turn them into aliens in the land of their birth. We should recall how Africans, coloreds, and Indian South Africans, together with white Democrats, fought a brave and protracted struggle for freedom. We should recall the sacrifices that so many of our people made, suffering imprisonment, exile, burnings, torture, deprivation, and even death, so that we can today call ourselves a democracy. We do so not only to honor their memories, but also so we should never forget the price that was paid in human suffering terms for the achievement of a free South Africa. Reconciliation is about acknowledging that South Africa belongs to all who live in it, united in our democracy, in our diversity. It makes us all equal citizens of this country with equal claim to being South Africans. This means that this country belongs to the descendants of those who came to these shores just a few generations ago in the same measure as it belongs to those whose ancestors have lived here for centuries. If all the people in this country, black and white, can call this place home, then it is essential that all its people must share equally in the land, the resources, and the wealth and the opportunity in South Africa. Reconciliation is therefore also about healing the wounds of the past to ensure that there is prosperity by restoring the land and the wealth of our nation to all people, realizing the rights of all South Africans to dignity, to security, and to comfort. We know that unless we move with speed to address the unresolved business of nation building, true reconciliation and unity will be difficult to achieve. This is clearly demonstrated on an issue such as the access and ownership of land. Right here in Bergville is a stark example of the necessity of transforming patterns of land ownership for the benefit of our people. This town is the center of dairy and cattle ranching and plays an important role in the economy of the province and the country. But skewed patterns of racial ownership of land have played out here for centuries, where communities and subsistence farmers were removed from their ancestral land to make way for white-owned commercial farms. The story of dispossession in this province is indeed a painful one, and in many ways mirrors the lived experiences of millions of our people across this country. It is the priority of this government to accelerate the process of land reform, and in doing so, we will be guided by the decisions of our Parliament, which is currently debating and discussing the land issue. We will also be guided by the recommendations of the Presidential Advisory Panel on Land Reform. it is important that at the same time, we should continue with the restitution process and with freeing up state-owned land for farming and for the building of houses for our people. Now, in this area, we call upon private landowners, as we do to all other landowners across the land. We call upon commercial farmers and the private sector to take proactive steps to accelerate the land reform process by working with government so that we can ensure that those without land do get land. Because we are resolved as a government that the land shall be returned to the people of our country. Land shall be restored to the people of our country that was taken away from them. And this will happen. For we cannot have true reconciliation without addressing the issue of land. I'd like to make it clear that if we do indeed want true reconciliation, which we are celebrating and commemorating today, we do need to address the injustices of the past. And the land question is one of those injustices that must be addressed. Whether we like it or not, it must happen here in South Africa in our lifetime. The other important issue as well in this area is the question of water. It cannot be that the dams in this area here do not reticulate water here, but reticulate water for the people in Gauteng. Reconciliation must also mean that the people of this area also do get water from the dams in this area as well. Now, to address the challenges our people face in this Utugela district, I have said to the Premier and the district mayor and the mayor that we are going to come back to launch the district development model here in Utugela district. Sifuna ukwenza njalo ukuthi sibuye la sizokwazi ukuqonda kahle ukuthi le inkinga ezikhona lapha eziphathe umphakathi singazixazulula kanjani na. Kufanele ukuthi sibuye sihamba nale district development model, le ndlela entsha esisebenza ngayo ezosenza ukuthi siphenye yonke into eyenzeka la. Kodwa ke sizawuthi masibuya, we will be starting from a very good foundation. Omasipala bethu lapha, kakhulu umasipala wethu lapha eBergville, ngempela ireport engiyitholile iyangibonisa ngempela ukuthi umasipala oqonde kahle futhi usebenza kahle. Akulula ukuthi uthole umasipala one clean audit iminyaka eminingi ukufana nalo masipala walapha. Siyamnqoma ke umasipala walapha, sizawubuya ke sizosebenza no district mayor no local municipality mayors bethu balapha ukuthi sibone ukuthi inkinga ezikhona lapha eziphathe umphakathi singazixazulula kanjani. Reconciliation requires that we end inequality in all its forms, not only in access to land, but yes, in access to water, in access to education and skills, to employment, to housing, to healthcare and basic services. It is this goal of improving the lives of the poor and marginalized that stands at the center of the programs of this government, and to which we must mobilize our collective efforts. Reconciliation is not only about race, it is also about effecting reconciliation on matters that affect the human condition. It is also about bridging the divide between men and women. This means that the empowerment of women and the achievement of gender equality is one of our most important tasks. Reconciliation means that we need to work with greater effort and urgency to end the scourge of gender-based violence. We cannot be a strong nation if we continue to abuse the women and the children of our country and continue to be intolerant towards members of the LGBTIQ+ community. We must impart the value of respect to our young so that boys and young men learn to respect women and girls. We must speak out against violence whenever we see it, whether it involves our brothers, our uncles, our sons, or our friends. We must say enough is enough when it comes to gender-based violence. Sekwanele, lesisifo sesisikhulu kakhulu. It has spread throughout the country, and we cannot have reconciliation for as long as on a daily basis we hear about the raping of women and young girls, we hear about the killing of women in our country. It is enough, and it must come to an end. Reconciliation cannot be based on pious words, but it must be based on all South Africans reaching out to one another, to support one another, as we build a nation free of racism, exploitation, and oppression. We see evidence of national reconciliation in ordinary stories that are shared by our people, including on social media. They are stories of coexistence, of friendship, of camaraderie, but also of compassion and empathy. We hear stories of a white man engaging in lobola negotiations on behalf of an adopted black daughter. We hear stories of an Afrikaans-speaking toddler in a Springbok jersey, fluently rendering the national anthem with his eyes closed. We hear stories of interracial couples and adoptions and blended families, of neighbors of different races helping each other, and of domestic workers graduating at university because their employers supported their dreams. This is unity that is happening. It is not superficial, but it is unity that is unfolding in our nation. These stories show that although we have a long way to go to become a truly united nation, we have indeed become a truly united and reconciling nation. And day by day, little by little, we are breaking the barriers of race and class that were put in place by our past apartheid rulers to divide us. Reconciliation must mean that South Africans must reach out to one another through language, through cultural appreciation, through sports, through the activities of daily life. Although there may be pockets of intolerance that we find in a number of places and in our experiences, where there's evidence of intolerance amongst us as South Africans, we do, however, remain a people prepared to see each other as equals. We witnessed this clearly with the outpouring of joy when the Springboks won the Rugby World Cup in Japan last month, and when our own Zozibini Tunzi was crowned Miss Universe last week. We saw South Africans of all races take to the streets, proudly waving the national flag and proclaiming their pride in their country. Just as we saw earlier when we came in, when many people seated here were waving the flag, except for the VIPs who are sitting here in front. We also saw how our choir was blowing kisses to everyone here and saying, we love you, and how that overjoyed many of the people, including the women who are here in the audience. We need only look around us to see how far we have come. For the first time, our national rugby team is captained by a black young man, Usiya Kolisi. This is the first time it has ever happened. Our most famous athlete is a black woman, Mokhadi Castasimenya. And our most famous swimmer is Chad Leclerc, who is a white person. Now, we see this in our schools, where black children and white children learn and play side by side. Something that was forbidden and that was even illegal in the past. And when the newspapers carry stories of top-performing matriculants, they are now African, white, Indian, and colored top-performing matriculants. In the past, the front pages of our newspapers only used to have white young people as top-performing matriculants. Today, that has now changed. We see it in our universities that are becoming ever more inclusive, where students graduate in traditional attire and their families break out into ululation and dance right at the graduation ceremonies. We see how our families become overjoyed as their children graduate, and thus showing that our universities are becoming more and more mixed and inclusive. We see it in our parliament, where young and old, black and white, represent the interests of their communities and give voice to their concerns. We see it on our television screens, where programming reflects the diversity of cultures of this country, but most especially the diversity of language. Let us not see language as a barrier to coexistence, but as a means to reach out to those with different cultures. Let us make an effort to learn each other's languages and to teach our own to others. Kufanele ukuthi sifunde ukuthi izilimi zabantu abanye sikwazi ukuzikhuluma. Sithole ukuthi yebo, umuntu okhule ekhuluma isiZulu uzozama ukuthi afunde nesisuthu, afunde nesipedi, afunde nesivenda. Ukuthi okhuluma isivenda njengami nje azifundise isiZulu, azifundise nesiXhosa, azifundise nezinye ilimi. We will not allow the prophets of doom to tell us that we are worse off than before 1994, or that race relations have deteriorated in our country. We have reached across the divide and embraced each other, and in this month and every month we must continue to do so. Despite our backgrounds, despite our cultures, as well as beliefs and political affiliations, we are indeed one nation. In commemorating the 25 years of democracy and in line with established international practice, I have decided, in terms of the Constitution, to grant a special remission of sentence to specific categories of sentenced offenders, probationers, and parolees. Remissions of sentences are always carefully considered, taking into account the interests of the public and the administration of justice. We recognize that interracial incarceration has followed a judicial process, and that sentences have been duly imposed on those who were found guilty of certain crimes after conviction. There have been previous remissions of this nature granted to coincide with important national days. These include President Nelson Mandela's inauguration on the 10th of May 1994. They also include the first anniversary of our freedom on the 27th of April in 1995. It also includes the Madiba's 80th birthday on July 18 in 1998. It also includes the first year of President Mbeki's second term of office on 30th May in 2005, and in celebration of 18 years of freedom on the 27th of April in 2012. This decision of giving remission to those who are in prison and those who are on probation will be implemented in various phases, starting with special categories, including women, children, the elderly, the youth, and inmates with disabilities. The Minister of Justice and Correctional Services will provide the relevant details and specific circumstances with regard to the remission and the release of those prisoners and relevant offenders. It must be emphasized that this remission of sentences excludes those who are sentenced for sexual offenses, for violent, aggressive offenses, as well as people who are declared dangerous criminals in terms of Section 286A of the Criminal Procedure Act of 1977. So those who have been sentenced for sexual offenses, rape, and murder of women are not affected by this announcement that I am making. Compatriots and friends, in striving to build a strong and united nation, we will not forget our past, nor seek to diminish its impact. It lives with us today still. But as the famous son of this province, Alan Paton, once said, it is not forgive and forget, as if nothing wrong had ever happened, but forgive and go forward. It is about building on the mistakes of the past and the energy generated by reconciliation to create a new future. We look to this new future with hope. We are all products of our past, but let it not be that our past should hold us down and keep us as its prisoners. Just as the river that once ran red with blood has been washed clean, so too let us renew, let us reconcile, let us move together to realize the South Africa that we all want. Let us give effect and meaning to the profound words that are contained in the preamble of our Constitution, in which we say, we, the people of South Africa, recognize the injustices of our past, honor those who suffered for justice and freedom in our land, respect those who worked to build and develop our country, and believe that South Africa belongs to all who live in it, united in our diversity. We therefore, through our freely elected representatives, adopt this Constitution as the supreme law of the Republic, so as to heal the divisions of the past and establish a society that is based on democratic values, social justice, and fundamental human rights. To lay the foundations for a democratic and open society in which government is based on the will of the people and every citizen is equally protected by the law, and improve the quality of life of all citizens, free the potential of each person, and build a united, democratic South Africa, able to take its rightful place as a sovereign state in the family of nations. May God protect our people. Nkosi sigelela i-Afrika morena, buluka sichaba sa Yesu. God sien South Africa. God bless South Africa. Modzimu patuchedza Africa. Hosi katekisa Africa ya hina. And with those words, I wish you all a blessed Reconciliation Day as we move forward to continue building our beautiful country. Thank you very much.
Those hands are not enough for the great speech from our president. Abasekho mama bakikizele. Insizwa ishaya amakhwela. Thank you very much, Honorable President.
President Cyril Ramaphosa addressing people commemorating Reconciliation Day in South Africa in Bergville. The president speaking about the many achievements that South Africa has and how when we unite, we do well. He cited the Springboks, he cited Miss Universe. And he also spoke about reconciliation, not just acting as though nothing wrong has taken place, but the ability to move forward as a nation. And that's where we say goodbye to our SABC2 viewers. It's time for a short break. When we come back on SABC News and SABC3, we'll have more news for you. Do stay with us on Point.
Enibhekene nazo la eBergville in one day kube besihlelele ekudeni singekho eduzane. Siyabonga kakhulu mengameli. Elingihlabe kakhulu umqhele mengameli yilele lithi, when we are talking of reconciliation, we are referring into addressing the inequalities. Ngoba enye yezinto esicindezele kakhulu kulezi ndawo esikuzona zalakithi emakhaya ikakhulukazi kulomasipala esikuwona wasokhahlamba wokungalingani. Sicabanga ke ukuthi sebezoqonda ukuthi when we are talking of ukubuyisana nokulingana kubalulekile sikwenze ukuze sizokwazi ukuhlalisana sonke samukelane siyimphakathi eyakhele le ndawo yethu ngoba umthetho sisekelo sonke uqondisa ukuthi asicwasi ngokwebala nangokwehlanga ingakho lelizwe kungelethu sonke thina esakhe kulo. Siyabonga kakhulu mengameli. Ngiyafisa acknowledge labo dadewethu abasilekelelayo la with interpretation. Udadewethu uSandile Mngadi kanye nodadewethu uLondiwe Ntaba. They are doing a great job. Thank you very much, ladies. I also want to acknowledge the Chief Whip of the Portfolio Committee. Le esihlanganise namhlanje laphaya kuzwelonke uNox ngoba is amongst ourselves. Ngoba uma singaba acknowledge Chief Whip funa ukuthi amakomiti ethu engahlali kahle yabo amandla ethu ukutestwa. Thank you very much Comrade Knox for being here with us today. Angisho ukuthi khona ongabalekile okhona namhlanje. Ukuthi ke sikwazi ukunibiza nonke ngamagama. You are all important. And ukuba khona kwenu kwenza ukuthi lolu suku lube impumelelo, lube luhle kangaka. Indeed, this is a reconciliation day. Sonke siyabuyisana. Siyabonga kakhulu. Without waste of any time, let me call upon the district mayor, umfowethu uMwelase ezosenzela amazwi okubonga. Thina izakhamizi zala eBergville kanye noThukwela district kusazoba mnandi. Hlengiwe Mhlaba ukhona usazonandisa. Ukhuzani ukhona igqokama elisha likhona sazonandisa. So kusazoba lit, we are still going to enjoy. This is Reconciliation Day indeed. Khuzani and igqokama elisha in one roof, performing in one stage. Baba Mazibuko.
Program directors, angibonge kakhulu ngethuba umuntu atholile. Ngibingelele umongameli nethimba lonke ahamba nalo libuya kuzwe lonke. Ngibingelele kuPremier nethimba lakhe lonke abuya nalo kwiprovince nabo bonke abasihambele sanibonani. Ngifisa nje ukuthi ngithi siyabonga mongameli, siyabonga. Siyabonga Matamela, siyabonga. Siyabonga mongameli, siyabonga. Alikho igama elidlula ukubonga. Today we are happy, Honorable President. In your speech, you have addressed two critical and major issues that affects our people. The issue of land and the issue of water in our district. Yiloko sibonga kakhulu mongameli, siphinde sibonge kuKhuzeni ngokuthi kuqokwe indawo yasothukela ikakhulukazi indawo yasokhahlamba. UKhahlamba siyaspride ngalo as umasipala, siyi district, siyi province. And I'm sure futhi as a country we pride ourselves with uKhahlamba because uKhahlamba has done wonders for its people. Siyabonga kakhulu Mayor Dlangisa nethimba lakho bamsene nalo ngokwenza umsebenzi omuhle kangaka nokusimela ezweni. Siphinde sidlulise ukubonga okukhulu kumnyango ophethe uNyambose ukuthi basilekelele beno MEC ukuhlela umcimbi omkhulu kangaka ngokubambisana neoffice lika Premier omasipala bonke abakhele idistrict yakithi yasothukela siyabonga kakhulu ngomsebenzi omkhulu owenzakele. Kodwa ngizobe ngenze iphutha uma ngabe ngingabongi kumakhosi asendlunkulu eholwa uJobe usihlalo. Siyazi ukuthi abantu bakithi bangaphansi kwamakhosi. Ukuba khona kwakho Mondise namakhosi akhona la esiwabonayo phakathi kwethu. Siyakubonga kakhulu lokho. Sibonile inkosi yakhona la eMangwaneni, siyabingelela. Siphinde sisho sibonile inkosi yakwamiya eMazizini, siyabingelela kuyona. Siphinde sisho ukuthi namaswazi nawo siyazi ukuthi akhona la, ngoba mangabe ukhuluma ngokhahlamba njengomasipala maningi amakhosi esinawo kwi-district, kodwa nje ngizoma kulawo amathathu njengoba sila ebeholwa emele nawo uhlala wawo. Siyabonga kakhulu. Okugcina ngifisa ukudlulisa nje ukubonga okukhulu kubo bonke abantu abaphumile namhlanje beza kulolu suku olubalekile la sikhuluma khona ngokubuyisana. Kukhona-ke umuntu obebuza ukuthi sibuyisana nobani njengoba sithi siyabuyisana. I-reconciliation iqala kumuntu oyedwa, ngoba uma i-reconciliation ingezoqala kumuntu oyedwa ngeke ifike kumuntu wesibili. Yingakho kubalulekile ufanele si-acknowledge thina qala ukuthi akhona ama-issues so that sokwazi ukuthi siye kumuntu wesibili sixoxisane naye ukuze sikwazi ukudlula kulama-issues ahlukanisayo. Siyabonga kakhulu ukuthi namhlanje lolu suku olukhulu kangaka likazwelonke luzocelebratewa la endaweni yakithi oKhahlamba municipality. Amazwi-ke layo sifisa ukuthi-ke siwadlulise. Umongameli ushilo ukuthi unyaka nje mawuqala i-district development model sizayibona isebenza la. Ushilo futhi ukuthi indaba lethinta kakhulu indaba yamanzi, ngoba ngiyazi ukuthi ngokuqhamuka endaweni ezehlukahlukene sinawo ama-challenges asithintayo kakhulu kulolu daba. Premier nama-executive members, siyabonga kakhulu for choosing us to be the host of this important gathering. I thank you.
Bengishilo ke ngathi upresident kunye nethimba ahamba nalo noma sebephumile zisosala thina si enjoy the reconciliation day, ngoba ama-artist wethu akhona. Sizobona kunandiswa ngendlela ejabulisayo kakhulu. Siyacela uNtokozo aqhubeke neprogram la khona ezawubiza ama-artist ethu asasele, nama-artist ala endaweni azawuqhubeka anandise si-enjoye. Siyafisa-ke ukusho ukuthi kubantu bakithi bala othukela nibe noKhisimusi omnandi, nibe nonyaka omuhle onezibusiso, nijabule nizibheke, ngoba nango 2020 sisanidinga. Sisafisa ukuba kunye nani, nizobona uhulumeni wenu enimvotele eqhubeka nokuzoshintsha impilo zethu ziba ngcono. Leli damu lingasayi kophakela abantu baseGauteng, sesiwathola amanzi la endaweni yakithi. Singaqhubeka ke Mr. Khongo, our HOD, with the program while the entourage will be leaving the podium. Thank you very much for being the good your audience. Siyabonga kakhulu thina baqondi sibothelo.
Siyabonga kakhulu, sicela ukuhlonipha umongameli ne-entourage isikhathi bephuma umongameli Ramaphosa no Premier uzikalala nongqongqoshe bethu siyabonga kakhulu. Thank you very much. Ngesikhathi ke siqhubeka ngaphambi kokuthi nginikeze uzakwethu uSithandwa Nzuza kunodade wethu oselahla i-ID i-driver's license igama lakhe uSdimba kune-driver's license etholakele. Siyaqhubeka ke nohlelo lwethu udade wethu ke uSithandwa Nzuza uzosho ukuthi iliphi iqembu elizongena njengamanje.
Siyathobeka sibonga kakhulu ukuthi nihloniphe iprogram iziyophela kahle neindlebe zenu siyabonga kakhulu. Thank you so much. All right, ngisho ngathi isikhathi ngesasichitha njengamanje sovele nje singene phakathi sigroovele sijayivele ngavele ke sibalelele ke le group eza njengamanje Afro Pop in 5 4 3 2 1 Malini.
Awushaya izandla. iswendlini usibala owayedulethe baba
owayedulethe baba
owayedulethe baba
owayedulethe baba owayedulethe baba sanibonani okhahlaba
sanibonani
ansebahle nayazi le ngoma ethi balele balele
kuhamba umbhede
balele balele
bacula kamnandi yazi
bacula kamnandi okwamanje kodwa ingoma esizoyicula ingoma ekhuluma ngokuhlukunyezwa kwabantu besifazane nokuhlukunyezwa kweingane sithi phansi ngokuhlukunyezwa kwabantabazane phansi othi nginifundise yona ilula kakhulu ufuna ukuzwa wonke amantombazane eyicula kakhulu le ngoma le obhuti bethu sicela basiprotect akithi ithi wesomandla vikela amantombazane naye izilula kanjani awuthi nginizwe nisho wesomandla ngesikwazi ukuyicula sihleli phansi kodwa kumele sishaye itoyitoyi la woza
I know someone who lost their way, no place to